thanks for allowing me to barge into this panel. I was not scheduled to have been here. From whatever I've gathered and what we understand, I think these two terms of digital economy and digitalization are kind of overlapping. Wind the clock back. So if we say e-governance started with NEGP in the country, what did it do? It only converted the manual processes into digital processes. It brought in automation. So nothing beyond that has happened, which is what you have experienced, and we also see till date, that if an application was to be moved in paper, now it is moved sitting at the comfort of your house online. If we go to e-Tal, which is capturing all the transactions that are happening, so this is only counting how many people avail the services. So if people are availing the services, definitely it has brought in speed, it has brought in transparency, it has also taken the discretion out of the system. So if we say that that is part of the digital economy, to that extent we can in simple terms, add that with the speed of delivery, there is more revenue coming into the system. There are no delays, so more and more people are availing it. So if the exchequer was earning 10 rupees, the exchequer is earning 1,000 rupees today. So is that digital economy? I don't think so. The second thing is that what is it that we talk in terms of, she brought in the perspective of taxation. Now, when we say that today we are connected world, we have the Microsofts and the Oracles and all those companies operating in this country. What value have they added actually to India? That's a big question. Apart from creating jobs. Now, those jobs also keep on being slashed time and again over a period of time. Now that again, when we say taxation, of course, that tax is paid to the government. Now, the part of the story you already have heard. So that is bringing revenue to the government of India. So is that digital economy? 2 years ago, all of us heard that India's digital economy is $1 trillion, and out of $5 trillion, which is what India is going to be, that was in the year 2019. 1 trillion is going to be digital, the rest is going to be the other stuff. Today, nobody is talking about how much the digital economy will actually be. So the question is, how do we measure and what do we measure? Where is this digital economy? Two things which come to my mind is that it is to do with the innovation. So what Bhashini is doing, this is a shining example of something that never existed and is being brought into the picture to give a push for India to move from India 1.0 to 2.0. That is part one. Second is intelligent modeling. That is something which again adds to the digital economy. Now when we say that India lost out on semiconductor in the fab, while in the wake of COVID, that's when we realized that we need to build these capacities within the country so that we have the indigenous development, indigenous processes, people getting employment, jobs are being generated, and it's filling up the vacuum of something for which Indian auto and ancillary industries were dependent forever on the Chinese and the Koreans. That possibly could be a great contribution to the digital economy. So again, the question remains, what is digital economy and what should we measure? Are we measuring the quantum output or are we measuring the input? For instance, I'll give you an example. If today we talk in terms of chat GPT, AI, so on and so forth, what is it doing? It is bringing in further innovation into the existing applications. It is automating the process, not the workflow. People feel that it is going to lead to loss of jobs. Everyone knows. advent of computers, nobody lost their jobs. Rather, it created larger number of opportunities. Similar is going to happen with AI. But this is not the AI that we are talking about. It has to be intelligent modeling. It has to be based on innovation. For instance, geo platforms, they have developed number of applications which are filling up the vacuum. They have been working on those applications for more than 3 to 4 years now. If it was an application which would sit on Zoom, it would have become commercial from tomorrow onwards. But since it is working on creating those solutions which actually add value to the businesses, that is something which is a great contribution to Digital India. Mr. Kocha was talking about in the morning on ESG. When we started studying ESG, environmental, social, and governance, world over, and even in India, everyone knows what they are doing in the name of environment, in the name of social and governance. Very little understanding, but some bits and pieces, it's already there. Most important part of the environment is digital. Why? Because it is leading to a huge amount of savings. It is also saving on carbon. It is also accelerating the internal as well as external processes. So we call it digital transformation. So our research showed that in ESG, an important element to be added is the digital transformation, not the digital economy yet. So all that we have been talking, all we have been trying to understand, we still are grappling with the main question, what is digital economy and how should we measure it? I do not have the answer. Professor Singh.
Dr. Gursharan, you're very right. Actually, what is digital economy?